Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm just kind of here with a little conversation I want to have about just having fun with your firearm collection. Second Amendment rights and whatnot. I mean, they're very serious, and preparing for home defense and getting training. It's all very serious stuff, and I don't mean to you know undermine any of that, but you got to remember to have fun too. Because I mean, really, that's like for me, it's one of the main points of firearms. I have a lot of fun with them. I enjoy them. I enjoy the history. I enjoy the engineering of them. They're just really cool things. And I think if you're not really involved with it closely, I don't think you fully understand it. I mean, just kind of going to the range once in a while. I don't think you can like fully appreciate it. But basically, I just want to encourage some of you to have some fun. I know some people who just like, kind of like they're really into training and they're really into you know things like AR-15s and Glocks, and you know what, I like AR-15s and I like Glocks, but you know what, sometimes there's just like nothing better than just taking a revolver to the range and just slowly loading the revolver, then unloading the revolver, and just have a good afternoon shooting. Just have some fun shooting. You know, that's why I have a couple of very low cost handguns on the table. This one, if you probably are familiar with this, this is actually the Heritage Arms single action revolver with a 16-inch barrel. I figured if I'm going to talk to people about not taking things too seriously and having fun, I would take out a 22 LR single action revolver with a 16-inch barrel. Because, like I've seen people say, you almost expect a flag saying "bang" to come out the other end. And I have something like that. Then I have this bar keep that you have to knock the rounds, the spent casings out, I should say, one at a time. It's just they're almost silly, but they're cool in their silliness, kind of in a way. And I enjoy just taking them to the range and just having fun with them. And I just kind of want to encourage some of you, especially these times when ammunition prices are so expensive. When I haven't been in the firearm hobby for that long. I would guess maybe about 13 years. And I remember I would, 12, 13 years ago, I'd go to the range. I'd bring two or three handguns, and I'd bring, several hundred rounds of ammunition. Now, some of that was 22, obviously, but, I'd go with 45 and 9 and 40, 223, and I'd just have a blast. No pun intended. But it was a lot cheaper then, a lot cheaper. Now, not so much. It's a lot more expensive to go and pick up the ammo, and it's just fun to kind of bring firearms like this because not only can you shoot 22, which is still like say 10 cents or less per round depending on the quality of the ammunition, so you're saving money there, but then you're using a single action revolver. This one's actually double action, but those two are single. You're using a single action revolver, so it's kind of slowing down the pace of your shooting. So it's kind of making it last a little longer. So you get a little more time enjoying it, a little more time planning the shot, a little more time at the range, being a nice place you like to be, and the best of all is it's pretty cheap. You know, like I said, I like 9 millimeter semi-automatic handguns with 20 round magazines as much as the next guy, and like I said, they're nice to have for defense. They're nice to take to the range and everything, but I just find it's a really nice to have firearms like this, just to kind of appreciate, like the older style of a single action revolver. Now these aren't like exact replicas, obviously. They're lower priced heritage firearms, but you know what? They go bang, and like I said, I just like the way it kind of slows down the pace at the range. It's almost like it's weird, but it's almost relaxing. Most people would think being at a range with gunshots firing around you would be like stressful or at the very least not relaxing. But I don't know, it's just something cool. Just you sit there and you load one cartridge at a time, then you clear out one cartridge at a time, and it's like every shot almost seems more meaningful because you don't have a magazine with 20 shots in it. You just have a cylinder with six. You know, and like I said, you get more time to really practice your breathing and make sure you're taking good shots because it's kind of a production to load and unload. You know, this is really just something I wanted to bring out there for you because I know sometimes getting firearms like this might not be first and foremost on people's lists, but they really are a fun way. I mean, some people say they're great to teach kids. They're great for women because some people think women can't handle recoil, which I disagree with. But I don't care if you are a former Marine or an Army Ranger. You know what? It's just fun to go shoot a 22 revolver at the range, and it makes your money last a little bit longer. That's tough to beat. And as far as practice goes, you still got that firearm where you're practicing all the fundamentals and all the basics. And if you're kind of weird like me, you probably find it a bit relaxing. So I guess my it's kind of a rambling thing, I know, but it's just one of those conversations I like to have every once in a while. And I don't know many people who like to have these kind of conversations about firearms. So basically, if you haven't bought a firearm, like especially as this one costs like $350 or $360, these are pretty cheap. You can buy a Heritage Rough Rider for sometimes I've actually seen them recently for about $120 if you get the price right. Usually they have like a 6-inch barrel. I actually have one with a 6-inch barrel, but I left that one inside right now. But for $120, in fun, I mean, per dollar, I think it's really tough to find a handgun that's more fun than that. To be honest with you, it really is. So buy some 22s, get a single action revolver, and go and wind at the range. That's really the whole point of this. And don't forget, you must appreciate 22 because it's not just some like goofy low powered round. It's pretty cool. Talk to you later.